back to Planet and Prosper, and this is Linnell, and I am in the backyard of my future home, and I am trying to decide where I'm going to put my garden in the future. I have to think about a number of things. One of them is yellow flies. Yellow flies are really bad here in that little yellow fly season, I think like May through June, and I don't know how I feel about having to fight those because it is a task, and when they sting, they really do sting. As you can see here, there are some fruit trees here already. There's an apple tree, and let's see if I can zoom in. And there's a couple apples right there. And we have a tree over here, and it's full of pears. So I'm going to be doing a lot with pears. And then I also have, and I'm going to put it on the ground a little bit because I don't really want to reveal too much about where I am, just for different reasons. Right here you see a fig tree, and it is also full of figs. So I'm probably going to be giving away figs. Let me see if I can actually focus on some. So I'm going to probably be giving away figs. I'm not a fig fan, so I don't plan to do a whole lot with figs. I will preserve some for myself and my family, but I will mainly be giving them away and maybe even selling them. Now, this property belonged to my mother, and sadly she passed away back in March of this year. And when I was a little girl, she used to have a garden in this area right here. Just to give you a little reference, it's kind of behind the fruit trees. And she did really well. I can remember the biggest cabbage heads I'd ever seen. Of course, I was a little girl, so they may have seemed big then, but they were really big. And across the back here, she had a hog pen. And that's why that is all cleared up and as pretty as it is. Used to be a hog pen. And I remember coming out here to help her feed, and I remember the piggies being out, and she would stand up and they would come try to nibble on her toes and things like that. But I am trying to figure out where to put the garden. I don't want it too close to the house to be a distraction and, you know, make the house look ugly or anything. But I do want to put a garden out here so I can grow and produce my own vegetables and fruits, as many as I can. But yeah, so I'm just trying to decide where that is going to be. And I'll go walk back this way to give you some reference again of the area that I'm looking at to use to make my garden. I'm not even sure what kind of garden I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to be a raised bed. I don't know if it's going to be a no-till or what it's going to be. But this is the area here that I'm looking at to use as a garden, somewhere in this area that I'm showing here. Just wanted to share that with you. Thanks so much for watching, taking the time out of your day to watch, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.